Hello guys, let us get general idea about the Primavera software in this tutorial. Now let's open the tool after installing it. I'm going to this programs window. I click on all programs, go to this Oracle Primavera P6 and I select the project management icon. Click on yes. This window appears when we open it. Enter the default username admin and password admin as well. So by default the credentials for logging is admin as username and password as admin as well. This window which is showing us database, this comes by default for the standalone application. If it is installed in server, we have to select the configured database. As I have installed a standalone, I have only one database which needs to be selected. Now click on OK to log in. So this is my startup window and it contains enterprise data and project data. Enterprise data will further contain projects, resources, reports and tracking. And project data will contain WBS, activities, WPs and docs. So these three are inactive as there is no project open. So when we open any project, this will be active. First let us see how to set and how to change the startup window. If you would like to see some particular project be opened, when I open this Primavera tool, I can do this by following steps. I go to this edit and click on user preference and go to application. And there you can see this application startup window and a drop down menu, from where you can select any particular item to get the user defined startup window. I prefer home as a startup window, so I leave it as it is. And next you can change the password by clicking here, the password menu item, and click on password, and you can change the new password and confirm it and click on OK to set a new password. Got it? Close it to close this window. In the language of the tools, we need to go to tools and then select set language, and you can select the desired language from this drop down menu and click OK. Now let's see some navigation of toolbars. This topmost bar is known as title bar. Currently it is displaying as no current project as there is no open project. If you open any particular project, the name of the project will be displayed in this title bar beside this Primavera 6 semicolon. And the next, this is called menu bar. If you click this, you can have this multiple tools, and this is called as menu bar. You can view this toolbars from this view button in the menu bar, and we can select the toolbars from here. I select the navigation bar, so this is called navigation bar, and I further select directory, and this window is known as the directory toolbar. You can hide and unhide the navigation bar or the directory bar by going through this view button in the menu bar, and you can select this design tools. And the status bar, the below this bar is known as, the bottommost bar is known as status bar. Now let's open a project. I click on these projects to open the set of projects. So this is my enterprise. Here are my set of projects in the projects menu bar. Now using these directory bars as well, you can go to this projects window. Using this projects toolbar, you can open any project, add using these buttons, and delete, cut any project from particular hierarchy, and you can change this level of hierarchy. Next is resources. Using this resources bar, we can add three types of resources: labor, non-labor, and material. You can observe this three types of resources. And next, further we go to reports in the directory bar. We can make different type of reports as per the category and requirement. Next item is tracking. This is particularly used while updating a schedule of a project. We'll discuss this in detail while updating a schedule in the upcoming videos. The next is WBS. Next, let us go to projects, open a project. Then you can see this set of items in the menu bar, directory bar be active. So these items are active only when a project is open. If we click on WBS, we can see the actual WBS levels. So here we can add or delete any WBS using these buttons in the command bar. By the way, this bar is known as command toolbar. Next we go to activities. Here I can see the set of activities. From here we can even add, delete, remove, replace. So particularly we can deal with activities and their durations and dates, relationships, everything in detail in this activities toolbar. We'll discuss in detail in upcoming videos. Next we go to assignments. We can here assign the resources to any particular activity or WBS based on this WBSs, WPs and docs. WP is nothing but work products. So here we can save our contracts, scope documents, specifications. We can even add the comments and other further documents. So basically it would be a database of all the document management. Next we go to expenses. All this budget details will go into it. Material expenses, manpower expenses, and equipment expenses. Every expense will, for project expenses, will be placed into this toolbar. Next is threshold. We'll discuss this in detail. Threshold is part of advanced training, issues as well as risks. We'll be discussing these in detail in our upcoming videos. I guess you have understood this navigation of the toolbars in this tutorial. In our upcoming video, let us see enterprise project structure and organizational breakdown structure. Thank you guys.